Well, Ruben, what are your thoughts? That's obviously a day of frustration for you.
Yeah, of course. If you look at the goals, we can avoid that goals. So that was the biggest difference. We suffer goals that is clearly we can do better, and especially the second one. So you start the second half well, you are pushing for our goal to open the game, and even the 2-1 that Brian could score. That moments were always for the opponent, and then the third goal is like it's hard to describe. So we suffer goals that we can avoid when it's just the opponent, but we can avoid these kind of goals.
I know you said after the win against Burnley that every time the opponents are near our box, it feels like they could score. Is that a mental thing? Is it a deficiency in mental thought of the players at the moment?
No, the biggest difference is when we had transitions, we didn't score. When City, especially in the second half, the game changed a little bit, and we suffered transition, and they were better in that moment. And again, if you see the moments of the goal, if you look at the play, we clearly can avoid the goals, and that makes the difference in the game like this.
But how do you rectify that? Because you clearly work on it every week. So how do you rectify it in games?
No, we can do better. That is clear. But again, transitions, the third goal, lack of quality in the connection. People doesn't know who is going to the ball, and then the guy is free to score. The first one, he is in the middle of 4 guys, and we can be more aggressive in that moment because we were near the ball. The second goal, we want to recover the ball so fast that in a throw-in they have a 1-against-1. Lenny is going from the outside, not the inside. So these details we can work, but then in these kind of games we need to be perfect, and we weren't perfect.
Going forward, the number of chances you're creating, it looks good on paper, but does that make it even worse for you that they're not going in?
No, the frustration is always the same, because with the amount of chance we need to score goals. If you don't score goals, you don't open games when we are trying and take the lead to control the game in a different way. When we are 2-0, we are near the goal, you can feel it, but then if you don't open the game again, it's like a matter of time. You have to push more men up, and then you take transition. So frustrating day, and we need to work on a lot of things.